Alright, it's on.
Carlene's doing her nails at the moment. Carlene is doing her nails. She'll be here in a moment. Just waiting for her.
Do her nails.
Been wet today, yeah?
Crappy weather.
Awful.
I'm coming.
You gonna do the questions?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's still raining?
Yeah, it's still
Yes, here she comes. Da, 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 da.
Little crunch. There we go. Oh, made it.
I found one of these, so I was cleaning out a cupboard.
You got a who?
I was cleaning out a cupboard, and I found this little box with these little buttons on it. And every button you push, it makes a little noise. So one of them's like the meow, meow, meow sound, and one of them's like da 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 da. And it's got 9 different little sounds.
Really?
Yeah. I wish I'd brought it
What's
because
it for?
it's just for nonsense. It's just for having nonsense, like so.
You mean like we have nothing for nonsense?
No, it's like somebody
Oh,
says a
my
joke. Somebody says a joke, and it's a howler, and it's not very good. You go, I must bring it next time to
Certainly.
mail call because we could have all sorts of fun with it.
Oh, we tried. Yes, this is it for mail,
Yeah,
huh?
we really didn't have, yeah.
Okay.
We think the mailman didn't want to really come today because
It's raining.
it's
I
very,
have
very wet.
I have a feeling that they do that because some days we have piles of mail. Oh, look at this. Equine Affairs. What's that all about? Eastern States Expedition.
Can everyone hear us?
London, Ohio.
Apparently Janine's on her way, by the way.
What's this?
Janine is on her way.
Janine
One
is?
person said yes. Let's see.
She's going to be upset at that calendar thing. I know. We gotta.
Yeah, people are saying.
We have to tell her we have it under control.
Maybe I should go down and do it now. And then
No, well,
come back.
Alright, thank you.
I don't think we can spare you for that. Okay, this is Eastern States. I think what they used to call Eastern States. Yeah, Eastern States Exposition.
What is that?
It's a tremendous horse show in the middle of
Yeah, it
Massachusetts.
has a lot of stuff. If you ever go, you get to see all these different horses and a lot of.
Okay, and this is Mary McDonald's Rest Stop Ranch.
You'll see.
This is the lady up at the end of the street.
So should we open her mail?
Yes,
On camera? Live?
it's from her.
Oh, it's from her.
It's from her. She has spent a lot of time and energy making a lovely garden up there
Really?
with walkways for people, and I think wheelchairs.
Where is her house?
Right at the end of the street.
Which one?
Dead ahead, when you go to turn onto 97.
Yeah. Is it the one, like just before you go over the little bridge?
No, when you're going out and you're waiting in traffic to get on 97.
Yeah.
It's right straight ahead of you. Her
Right,
driveway.
okay.
The
Yeah.
driveway's right there. I think basically, I think she was a minister or something, and she's got flowers up there and stuff, and it's all for walking around and things. She attended the International Lilac Society. I mean, you know, the Wheelchair Accessible Lilac Fest in Topsfield. Maybe you want to play with that?
Oh, I'd love to. I'm big on
It
lilacs.
is a beautiful exhibit.
What did you call them? Lilacs or lilacs?
I don't know. Lilac.
They're called lilacs.
What the hell? He's eating that. Okay.
Oh, lilacs.
See, there's some of the walkways. and
Lilacs.
Yeah. Speaking of walking, I'm here today because my wife, Elizabeth, is exhausted because apparently they were out walking today.
In the rain.
In the rain, yeah?
3 miles.
3 miles in the rain.
3 miles in the rain.
So, I had to,
Probably in unknown territory.
I'm the relief hitter today.
Okay.
And Janine's a little late too. Maybe she's really
probably
tired.
not very well either.
Yeah?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Walking in the rain makes it 10 times harder, I think.
Probably does, yeah.
I used to work out in the rain, and by the time I'd get home, I was like, I'm gonna have to go hunting.
Landscape and construction services.
What is-
We don't really
don't
need any of that
no.
stuff either.
No, and in fact, on that note,
Let's go for the box. shall we?
Janine was doing some landscaping last night.
She was.
Yeah.
She was on the track.
She was on the tractor last night,
Really?
mowing the grass.
I saw that, yeah.
Like down
Down
the
around.
pathway there.
Oh, maybe because they were going out.
Because they
that
were
way.
going out that way or something.
Yeah, I
So.
saw her take off.
Yeah.
Did you break her neck or anything?
And she came to me and said, Nick, can you tell me how to work this thing? And I said, me? And
Yeah.
she said, but you're a guy. And I said, no, I know I'm a guy. I'm a guy with a landscape service. Yeah. I had no idea how to work it. She figured it out on her own.
Well, that tractor, I have tractors that are idiot-proof, supposedly.
Yeah, well, this one was complicated. I
Well,
mean, I
it
could.
is. It's got all these levers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, when you don't have the bucket on the front, which I don't think you do.
Maybe they're idiot-proof, but they might not be genius-proof. You know, like,
Look at it.
that's the thing. That's a whole other
That's a
problem.
whole new ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I know she asked me to come down and show her how, and I don't want to walk all the way down there because I don't know either. I just know that you just try and you figure it out, you know. So
That's it. No,
That's
there
why
was there were a lot of levers and knobs.
levers and knobs, and what happens is if you crawl on the thing and you catch your shirt in one of those levers or knobs,
Yeah.
it doesn't start,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
and then you can't figure out which lever you misadjusted.
That
That's
sounds
what
about
happened.
Right. Yeah.
That was my only advice on that thing. That's heavy.
They can be tricky. I don't have
What is it?
This is heavy. Which way up are we?
Why is this here? Is this
Okay.
actually working?
We don't know whether it works or not. We just keep going.
Can you reach there?
What is it? Who we got it from? Do we know? Put the
It's
link.
from Amazon.
Amazon. What is it?
CP Laura
Huron.
Huron. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that
She
mean it's
keeps
from a
us-
camera person?
She keeps us in things like laundry soap. She keeps track of what we need, and then she buys it. She's very nice.
It's good, huh?
Well, the dogs are sure it's something
Well,
more
I
excited
know, but
than
I'm
that, but like,
All you have to do is make the slight noise of a cardboard, and you got dogs.
yeah, looks
It's
like
laundry.
It does look like that, actually.
Sorry,
You're right.
guys.
It is. Yeah.
That's what we use. Yep.
The lids come off.
Oh dear, don't do that. They're crumbling. Now, I've been told. What are you throwing things around for?
Sorry.
I have been told. Are you ready? When you open things from Amazon, you want the smile to be right.
They put it upside down.
So see, we opened the bottom.
What you're really trying to say is it was my fault.
Well, I'm trying to educate you. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Well, somebody just told me that the other day.
But
Well,
hold
see,
on a
it
second.
should have
So,
been-
but hold on.
The smile should have been the other way up. That way.
Yeah, but
See?
look, then the tape's the wrong way around.
What?
Tape's the wrong way around.
They didn't say anything about tapes. They said the smile.
Okay.
That's what
I'll
I
do
was
as
told.
I'm going to put this in the laundry room.
Okay, wherever the laundry room is now. Yeah, you could have that one.
Thank you.
Okay, so we did that. No, there's no cookies today.
No cookies?
No cookies today. What have we got for talking?
We don't have any questions at the moment.
We get no questions.
Not at the moment.
So I picked up a table today.
We just make
A table. See,
I honestly, it's quite big. It might be too big, in fact.
oh,
I might have to resell it. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace.
you can turn it around on Facebook.
Well, yeah, it's a big, tall table that we thought could go there. So But I think it might be too big. I'm not sure.
Well, you don't put people around the table anyway, do you?
Yeah, no, we do. We try and.
What happens if you put it against the wall? I mean, how many people have you got?
It's called having a family dinner. Yeah, like we try and do that from time to time.
Well, yeah, if you had it against the wall, you don't have that many people.
Yeah.
You couldn't do.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, so the bed wasn't there, and the
Well, it's
fridge
not going to
wasn't
be there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it might fit. We'll see. We'll see.
That's
what I
that's
did.
still one of my chains that held my table up. And
That's
there
for
are
getting
four-
up. That's for getting up when you're drunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Or fall, yeah,
Well,
going
that
down-
next problem. Do you have a refrigerator?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in other words, we're taking that one out.
I think you need to take that one out. The one we've got's slimmer, so it doesn't. It's wider, but it goes against. It's
Okay,
it's
so
like counter
we're
depth.
taking that one out. Is that what we're saying?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so that I don't know where I'm going with that.
Huh.
We could put it in the basement.
Well,
I
that's
don't know
good.
if we are gonna
Yeah,
need
have it
that.
as
We
an
have a
overflow.
small. We have a small one up there, but I noticed the refrigerators first. Are they supposed to get warm at all or no?
What?
Refrigerators.
Well, the refrigerator. There's part of the refrigerator gets warm,
Oh.
which is the condenser or compressor.
Is that like in the middle?
It's
No, the
normally
bottom.
in the
The bottom and the back of the
bottom or
floor.
the top. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like near the freezer or no?
It's ideally not near the freezer because it's,
Why is it there? I may have to be getting a new fridge. I don't know.
It's
I
like
don't
a-
know how long it's been there. It's been there since Matt had it, I think.
all right.
It's
Okay.
a small one.
No idea. No idea.
I mean,
I mean,
gotta-
I would use that down if I ever get to the laundry room. I could use that
Yeah.
because then I could put all my food in it, and I'd have no problem with rats.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Put my cereal and everything else in it.
Yeah. That's a big.
That's a great big sucker.
That's a big one. Yeah.
I fill the bottom with ice cream.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the
we've
way to-
got, in our place that we're coming from, we've got 3 fridges,
I hate the I hate to think.
3 fridges and a standalone freezer, yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of it.
Put it down on the street because they're expensive to get rid of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and actually, you see them on Facebook Marketplace all the time, and
Yes.
like for short money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's a nice one. I like it.
yeah, it's big.
It's big, but it, if it were my entire food department, it'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean it's like
And I do have this rat problem. Okay, let's talk about that for a while.
but rats. Yeah,
There's a rat hole down the driveway.
don't tell me this. I'm scared of rats.
It's alright.
Well-
I had a couple mice in the house.
Huh?
We fixed it. It said we had a couple mice, but I fixed it. We could put a couple traps out and like they
Don't
were-
use poison.
No,
you know
no,
that.
like sticky things.
Sticky things are fine.
And then,
Snappy
yeah,
things.
the ones that were ours were going up our little spiral stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were smart.
Oh,
ones.
we had some gymnastic mice
was
in
all like-
our place. Yeah, like those guys can.
And they
move.
could do.
I can't get all upset about it.
No.
So
But at any rate, going down the driveway, I was not quite on the hot top
mhm.
with one of my wheels
This was today.
today.
Right.
And a rump all of a sudden, and there was a big rat hole or something.
Yeah.
Unless we have snakes or something, the hole.
Oh, is it by the barn?
Huh?
By the barn?
No, it's halfway down the driveway here.
Huh. There's a hole that's right by the barn that's like this big. I don't know. I'm interested.
Down by between the barn and the shop, one of my dogs was digging one day, and the fly in the air, everything flying over my head. It was baby rats.
Ah,
No.
They'd gotten into a nest, and they were just flinging them back up.
That is horrific.
Rats are, they're intelligent. They can eat anything.
yeah, there.
You know.
It's just not very cuddly.
No,
Yeah.
it's not cuddly.
No.
It's not cuddly, but they can be coped with. These rat terrier. I do think we got to get a rat terrier.
What
One
does
is
that
not
look
working.
like?
Huh?
What's a rat terrier look
They look like Wanda, except it's black and tan,
Right. Yeah.
and they like rats.
Can you imagine though? They'd bring them into the house probably. Yeah. They'd be like, "Look, I got one."
That happened with Wanda, with her one, when she first moved here.
Mm-hmm.
We thought, oh great, we got a dog catch rats. So she did catch a rat, and she put it out here in the middle of, and it was her rat. we could not touch that rat. That was her dead rat. Boy. And it was like 3 days before we managed to get the rat away from Wanda. And she never caught another one then.
That's horrific.
But, you know, it's just one of those stories that goes on and on.
Yeah.
What did you do today?
What did I do today? I don't know. It's late in the day. How do
It's
I
Friday.
I don't know.
Friday. I sat in the car for a long time and watched
yeah.
everything in the yard. I like the rain. And I had a lot of writing things to do.
Where's Janine?
So I got
She can
two-
give us an update on
Here she comes.
what happened today.
Everybody behave. Carl's coming in. Everybody behave.
Come on, Dave!
Behave.
Lockie,
Behave.
Lockie.
Everybody behave.
Just one more of the same.
Yeah.
You have a seat there, Janine.
Okay.
Ugh.
We're expecting a full update on what happened today because the wife couldn't make it.
Oh yeah, we went for a
Because
walk.
she's
She's exhausted. I went home and took a nap.
She's tired, so she was really tired before she went. I think.
Yeah, no, I had a headache this morning too. Elizabeth and I kind of track on the same. The weather.
Yeah.
We're both like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like one
Yeah.
of those old
Yeah.
guys who sits on the porch, you know, like, oh my God, storms are coming.
So we did a retreat this morning. Of course, I woke up with a headache and completely forgot. Elizabeth called me at 8:45. She's like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Where am I supposed to be?" And so I jumped up, ran
Make
over
sure you
here.
talk good and loud.
Yeah, good and loud. And so I met Elizabeth and Ray, who is going to come on Wednesday to describe what he does, because I didn't really get it. I'm like, so I got to be over there right now. We're going for a walk in the woods. Got it. So I come flying over here. Yeah. After last night, I spent the night. I was here till 8 o'clock in the back of the tractor mowing we're calling it Goldie's Hill. In the very back, there's a hill area.
Okay.
So it's all mowed, and it was nice. And
You figured it out then? Like,
so I'm like, all right, let's go. And he's like, no, we stand around, we're going to do a circle first. I'm like, oh, and I'm thinking, as I know he does meditation stuff, and I'm like, I'm just not the right person for this. And he's holding a stick called a talking stick. And I'm like, for Christ's sakes, don't give that to Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is like grabbing the stick. And I'm like, no, keep it away from her. So we had to sit in a circle for...
How many were you?
Well, this is a pilot to demonstrate what he wants to do here. This is part of the veteran retreat and the future of the Goldie's farm. So we stood in a circle, and he did
All three of you.
No, there was five of us.
Oh,
Five of us.
well,
Yeah.
okay.
There was two other veterans there that are part of from the military,
Yeah.
and they're the place in Middleton.
Oh.
So.
Her hair.
Oh, yeah. It's good. Like you got a little dog spit.
You got a little gel, extra gel.
Oh,
Extra
yeah.
gel.
I always need a bit of it.
So then we all did. He talked, and he's going to come on Wednesday to describe what he talks about, and like the connection and what we're supposed to be achieving on this thing. And everybody gets the talking stick. One to stop. And
Apart from Elizabeth.
yeah, so for Elizabeth to talk about it was nice. So we sat around, we talked for half an hour, and I can see with veterans it would be very, very useful. But for us, we're just trying to. And he's a guy who's I didn't realize how old he is. He's 77 years old, and I swear to God, he looks my age. He's very fit and healthy, and so he does a lot of he does this in Louisiana too, and he goes to different places throughout the East Coast, and he goes out with a bunch of veterans. They go and they sit in a circle, they talk about their issues, and they talk about their experiences, and then they walk, they decide on what they're going to focus on, then they go for their walk, they come back, they do another circle, and they do that on a regular basis. But his problem is he doesn't have a location to really launch a program like this, so this is perfect because Goldie's Hill, the area that I cleared last night with the tractor, is going to be where they do their, and we did it right today underneath the tent that's overlooking the ponds. So that was a
Oh,
really
okay,
nice
yeah.
area too. So we stood there overlooking the ponds, and it's just connecting with nature. Like if you've ever been really my take on this, if you've ever really had a lot of problems and been upset about something,
Never.
never. You need
Never.
I never.
Yeah.
My life's been a breeze so far, yeah.
And so you go for a walk, and you come back, and you process everything through your mind, and then you come back. So he has a kind of a methodology that seems to work with veterans. He's a he
Psychiatrist.
served in he was drafted for the Vietnam War. He was a medic, and also and then he came back and he's got a PhD in psychology, I think. And this is what he's spent his whole life as a psychologist. And
We're spitting in his face to keep his face.
spitting now.
I think
we're
we're blowing.
Blowing,
yeah.
whatever.
In my face?
No, I think we're gonna spit now. That's
It's
why
like that,
Jimmy
like-
started
I
that.
got all the hair gel I
That's
need now, yeah?
why Jimmy spit in your hair.
Yeah.
We're going for that.
Keep his face away from yours.
Um,
when you're doing that.
So it
Yours
was
is-
nice. So he's going to come on Wednesday and talk, and I'll post a picture of our little walk today because I took a picture in the end.
Where did you go?
We just the best thing about Goldie's Hill, there's that back trail that goes out to the state park. So it goes out to the Willowdale State Park, which you can take a left and go for about 2 or 3 hours from Willowdale into the Georgetown Forest, or you could take a right.
Across
You could go across.
across 95?
Not across. Yes, it does cross over 95.
There's a bridge.
There's a bridge that allows.
Yeah.
It's a wilderness bridge
That's correct.
that goes into the Georgetown. So you
That's
could.
where I ended up one day on a horse. I had
so
no
you-
idea where I was.
Yeah, you could go over there. Like you could go left and go for hours, or you could go right and go for hours.
Yeah.
So is
And
it like
so-
a bridge without a road on it?
Yeah, it's a wilderness bridge.
It's a
Yeah.
walking bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is
Don't
perfect.
just blow at him. So he,
No, he's gonna like.
He's
gonna like that.
He's gonna like you blow it at your face. He'll probably
Any-
come for more.
we gotta stop them from putting their
Any
face on.
attention is good
Sit
attention.
down, sit down.
To the one?
Okay, Mom, don't do this now.
Well,
I just wanna be-
this
I
is
just
the
wanna-
only time that they
I just
do
wanted to
that.
be.
Okay. It's because you know why it is we're all down at their level and they know us all.
And
That's
the
right.
face
Yeah,
level.
poof.
I'll take you down to the circle.
See, I could do it. He backed
Yeah.
up. He backed up.
Okay, that's good. All
Very
right.
good.
So what we need to do is, there were no seats today, so we were all standing up. And the area that I cleaned out, we need to put some stone dust down there, and we're going to cut down a few of the dead trees and make places for people to sit down. Yes, Carl's going to like it, though. That's the problem.
See, when it's raining outside, it doesn't work anymore.
So so we're going to be doing that sort of. And then I'd like to get some chairs for around so that they can overlooking the pond. And he's able to start doing this now because it doesn't impact the service dog project in any way because it's just him doing his program a couple times a week, either overlooking the pond or in the back. I figured in the back's probably better because it's barking dogs. It's quieter back there. And then he can go off and do work like he wants to.
We have more chairs and things down in the Donkey Cafe.
Oh yeah. Well, he needs enough chairs.
What kind of chairs? Like outdoor chairs?
Yeah, outdoor chairs for enough.
There's 2 at the bottom of the driveway.
Really.
So there is,
He
yeah.
needs enough chairs for 12 people. He wants to do like 12 is the maximum for his for a session is what he and it's today was the pilot. He's going to slowly grow with the 2 people that were from the veterans group. They're going to bring the veterans on to start working on their stuff.
Huh. Oh, that'd be interesting.
So I was very excited about it.
Good.
Great.
We just need more chairs. The chairs we do have are a bunch of bar height.
Oh yeah, those are the big plastic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking. Yeah, we got to figure that piece
Well,
out.
because if we start buying chairs, which height are we going for? Everybody has to,
Yeah.
You'll get
Well, out in the back, we decided that if we're going to make a big stone dust area with the trees that are with logs. So that in the back they'll sit on the logs. But here,
And the other, we do have some granite benches you can take.
oh right.
And you know something? We've got some wooden benches on our deck. I don't know.
You've got everything over
You
there.
got everything. Yeah, I'm sure.
We might need to
That's
They need a little bit of work, but they're actually pretty solid. Let me ask Elizabeth about this.
All right, so we'll take a look at that, and then
I think
the
you have to
other.
be careful of this height thing,
Yeah.
because we have these tall chairs.
Yeah.
You can't mix the height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next project that I need to is once we go through the gate to the trail that goes over to the big trail and that connects to the Willow Drill forest trail needs to be cleared
Yes.
with a chainsaw.
That's out, that
Yeah,
gate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can do. I can do the weed whacking. Maybe Olaf can come and do the chainsawing. We'll have a nice trail and then the blower. So it'll be. It's really pretty back there.
It is.
And I'll.
If you make a wrong turn, you get in bug
Oh yeah, on the trail.
on that trail.
Yeah.
There is, you can't make it.
And the trail's completely overgrown because nobody's used it.
Yeah.
So.
Remember we
Got one
went
of
through
those
there with
pole saws as well, like, you know, the little
Those things
chainsaws.
are good. Those things
Yeah.
are really
that
nice.
You can
Oh yeah,
take down the limbs
Yeah,
with,
those are
and,
nice
you know,
little
for the
things.
ones that kind of cross over the path and everything.
Yeah.
Those are good little.
We
things.
went through there with a tractor
I think you want to pull forward with it.
one day with Ron.
Okay.
Way back when Ron was brand new,
Okay.
we went through there with a great big tractor that he had here
Okay.
and cleared it.
Yeah, you can tell it's been cleared, but it's just like it's all overgrown.
Yeah.
So it's stuff that I could do,
Yeah.
and then there's trees that have fallen down. So it just
Well, they make good benches. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So so it's great, and I think that this is something that's good that could start right away.
Yeah.
And then once the service dog project finds its new home, then we can go with phase 2, which is doing more of the families, the veteran families
Yeah.
here on the property.
Huh.
That
Okay.
sounds super.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun today. Elizabeth had to go home and take a nap.
She's had a hard week.
Yeah.
It's been a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
she needed a
Well, that's
break.
good. If you can get Olaf over here with a chainsaw, that'd be
Yeah, he
lovely.
likes to do chainsaw work.
Oh, good.
Unfortunately, he's on the other side of the world right now. But
Has he got a chainsaw?
yeah, he comes with chainsaws and
He probably does.
because
With a
yeah, he
little
can bring
oily
over
squirty
anything you
thing.
need.
He's all, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just check on the comments.
They asked how Miss Momo's feeling today.
I have not been over to Meredith. Are you feeding over? I am going over Meredith right now.
I'm gonna. Well,
We have a problem first.
I said I would go to.
Building 25.
I would go to Meredith with Ava. I've got to pick up Ava from the climbing center.
Oh, I can
and
do
I was going to
mine
go down.
over.
If you want to do
Yeah,
it,
I can do Meredith tonight.
and I can go down and get
Go
that
away.
stuff.
Go.
What's in building 25?
That stuff you put in the back of my car that was all on the wheeler thing, all the calendars.
Oh, and those are not supposed to get wet.
Yeah, right. And so they're down there, but that's damp down there, and I want to get them out of
Okay,
there.
so you do
I'll
that,
go
I'll
and
do
do that.
They're
Meredith.
heavy.
Okay.
Well, where are we going? We're going to put them in the.
Just
guest
set them
house.
inside the guest house.
Right.
I
I
get
had
it.
that wheelie thing. What happened to the?
It's right against the wall. It's right in there.
Where?
In the guest house.
Oh, so that's where all that stuff is going.
Yes. Well, I was supposed to unload that yesterday with Judy, but I just forgot.
I know. And then we needed to put the dogs in,
Yeah. Oops. There we go.
but that should get out of there.
I'm
Because it's
everything
damp.
going good now. Like,
Yeah, you do that right after me. I'll call, and then I'll do the Meredith, and we should be good.
Are you taking your stove with you to the guest house?
Oh, Kate said she already cleared. She did some clearing. I'm starting to read this. But it needs to be like wide open for the trail. Kate rides in the back. She rides a horse back there.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I don't know yet. Are you going out the corner of the pond? There's a gate there.
oh, they're not that gate. It's over this one because we've now
dude.
Okay.
we're now calling.
See, it is bad. when they get
They'll knock
in
you in
there.
the bucket.
Need to sit.
If you go over here, that area, the loop that goes around here, I cleared that last night. And then there's the hill back. There's a little hill by the
Right.
plateaus. I cleared that off. We're calling Goldie's Hill.
Goldie Hill. You're just using that one gate. That's the only one we're talking about.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
gate goes. Oh, Kate might be talking about this gate also goes.
Yeah,
through
this-
it.
See, that's what I don't know here.
Yeah, this gate unfortunately goes through water and that bridge and stuff like that. So this gate you can't get through easily. The gate over there, but the gate that you put in 20 years ago back here with Ron is clear all the way to the trail.
Yeah, Kate, I think cleared by the pond there and back.
I hope I have it straight.
Carl is Larky's brother, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very clingy.
Ah,
Very clingy, yes.
Yeah, Larky.
And he doesn't sit.
No Great Dane sit.
Ah,
Except for Pasta. Pasta sits.
Pasta's,
Yeah. So,
Pasta's doing well,
yeah, he's in Rhode Island, and he's coming back.
and nobody threw her out of anywhere yet?
No, she's super happy. So yeah, that's great. So
And it's good for her.
yeah, very good. She's very happy.
Good.
Tim's not happy though, is he?
Yeah.
So Tim's not happy?
No,
Well,
Tim's fine. He
Well,
likes.
no, he wasn't happy about something else, yeah.
Oh yeah, the wire.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, there was a funny
Um,
story to tell about the wire.
Yeah, there's been they put in this over at Meredith.
Don't let him get her face on you.
There's a they got I don't know. You know how you have those
It's a
Rama
robot,
things?
it's like a robot mower. So they've got this mower
oh, yeah.
that's like, it's a big thing, and it's robotic, and it just goes round the area and figures out where it is. It's got
They program-
GPS
yeah,
and
Wi-Fi,
all
and
sorts of stuff, and,
To mow the lawn.
and it mows the lawn, yeah?
And so they put the wire through. It's a very expensive setup that's going to mow the grass, and they put the wire through the paddock that Mo and Chester are in. So of course they chewed the wire. And I got news.
They
that
chewed who chewed the wire?
Mo and I don't know if it was Mo or Chester, but somebody chewed the wire.
I think it was was it the signal wire, or was it
I have
the...
no idea.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
like, because every now and again the machine has to dock in its
Well,
docking
you
station
have
to
a-
recharge.
You have a wire thing, cutting the grass, getting tangled with wire is what I'm thinking.
Oh, there's no wire
Attached to it.
the mower. It's all done
By itself.
mysteriously.
Sure, no, but
And it
I'm
comes-
thinking a wire in the ground that somebody has left out that gets tangled in
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
that's a disaster.
Yeah, that's a disaster.
Of course.
Right, that's what
Um,
I'm trying to figure out.
Last day
what that's
filing
talking
from the
about.
House and the shutdown. Oh, there's going to be someone's asking about the shutdown. So we have another 2 weeks here with this camera, and then we're moving it over to the other house.
Okay,
I'm leaving on September 8th to go back down to Aiken. So,
okay.
if you are around, James, you must have a towel to be available. Yeah, they need a towel for the spit. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets-
You know, Carl gets the award for the drooliest dog.
He needs a bit.
And Olaf seems to think it's because he has extra jowls,
Yeah,
but we call him McDrooly.
Yeah,
You just need the
none
bib.
of our, we've got 3 Danes and none of them drool, but they're
He
all kind. None
needs
of them
a
are
bib.
very big
He needs
jowls.
one
Yeah,
of those
he's got a lot going on
He
here.
needs a bib.
You're
He
just
needs a
constantly
dog.
thinking about food. That's the problem.
Okay. So, okay.
I'm going to stand up because then you can't hear my face.
Any other questions of what's going on? Looking through the comments, making sure I answered everybody. Goldie's Hill, nice, yes, and I'm gonna work on the Goldie's website as soon as I finish the final version of the Donkey Derby, which is what I've been working on today. That's gonna be a lot of work, and I thought we were gonna plan. I started planning this in January, and I thought we were gonna have a whole group of people that were gonna help with plan the Donkey Derby. Now it's 2 months away, and everyone's like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" And I've been saying this forever. I created a website, so now I have to get all the insurances and forms submitted with the town, and so that's what I've been doing today. And
I redid the Henny Penny thing a little bit,
okay,
in that we have a unit that's gonna be a sold out thing,
yeah, that's good.
400,
Yeah,
400, and then below that will be yellow, will be gold.
gold for Goldies. Yeah,
Gold balls, gold
Yeah.
eggs, gold eggs.
yeah. I like the change of color from purple to gold, and I like the idea of gold. So I got to incorporate that into the. Well, I'm not doing anything more with the Crazy Acres because that's on Wix, and when I put it all over onto WordPress on the new website, everything the branding color is going to be gold for Goldie's Farm.
So back to the talking stick, yeah?
Yeah.
So, you're not going to like this, Janine,
Oh.
but Elizabeth told me that you did most of the talking on the last trip.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
She did. She
Yeah.
said
And
that...
did she also say that I played country music? Because I didn't.
No, but she said that you actually did more talking than she did. That's what she said.
Of course she did.
I'm just filling you in.
Yeah.
Just give me up
Do
to
you
date.
believe that?
I
This is
don't
your
know.
wife. You must listen to her. Someone is asking about what's the story behind Goldie, because I tried to explain it to the guy today.
Okay, Goldie is, we have had our ghost of the left-hand drawer. There was, one day, long time ago, all of a sudden there was a horrendous smell out of here. And I thought I'd spilled ink or one of these, horrible smells. But that was not true. I stripped everything out, cleaned it out, pulled the drawer out, washed the drawer. I Cloroxed it, I washed it, I set it in the sun. I did everything I could not get rid of the smell in this drawer. And I even poured anisette in it because that's what people used, etc. Any rate, I couldn't get rid of the smell. And then all of a sudden one day it was gone. The smell was gone. So it was very weird. But any rate, we have a ghost sort of situation around it. Things happen that are weird.
Yeah.
We just
yeah.
had one the other day. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, no, I remember. That was the horse thing. But yes, so the ghost of what I told the guy was the ghost of the left-hand drawer, Goldie. She's responsible for all the spiritual weird things that happen on the
Yes.
property, and most of them are all good.
Yes.
Things that all goodness comes out of that left-hand drawer.
Yeah.
Which is that Grandpa's desk?
It is.
Yeah.
Which is another problem. Am I keeping that or?
Well, that's a whole nother discussion.
It's a
But,
whole
yeah,
other
so
problem.
that's why we
Thing
are.
weighs a ton.
And I think we're perfectly named as Goldie's. I gotta sweep the floor before I go. Carl is now
Yes,
shedding.
he's really-
He's really
Don't
shedding.
you ever pat this dog at home?
No, I try not to, because he's dirty. So so I think it's Goldie's Farm is a perfect. It's Gold. What did I do? IES.
You
Farm.
did I've been live.
Well, I think we should try Goldie's because the apostrophe is going to screw us
No,
up.
I just left it out.
Oh, right. Yeah, but I can't remember. How did what domain? I can't remember what domain name I did. Maybe someone can remember the domain name that I did, but the apostrophe is going to screw us up. So.
I didn't put it out. I just left it out. Goldie
Okay.
with an S.
All right, I can't remember what domain name I did.
That's in, yeah.
Yeah, but
You
we'll figure it out.
used in proper English. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was confused when I was trying to do the domain name, what to do about Goldie's, and I didn't. Yeah, so
We had this discussion before.
Yeah.
I think we decided just the S.
yeah. So once I remember that, once I get through, then we'll probably want to coordinate it so that whatever you're writing is whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
So we don't.
Yeah, that egg business we have.
Yeah.
That leaves us all sorts of possibilities.
He likes
to be blown
Oh,
at.
God.
You use your hand, put his nose down. He just likes
I know.
it. It's
I know.
like-
It's
like-
a big-
Really
just
doesn't
like
understand.
slug.
Little old ladies in nursing homes can't cope with the face of
I
the
know.
fool and
I
everything.
know.
He
He
doesn't go to
doesn't
nursing
matter.
Yes.
Huh?
He doesn't go to nursing
Yeah,
homes.
he's
Yeah.
But the other ones are doing the same thing.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
You are.
But I have it as
Okay.
a big problem.
All right.
This is
All right.
not a little problem. Go ahead.
All right, so, are there any other questions that we can talk about before we go? All
I
right,
discussed on my daily doggy, I discussed why I was starting with 400. My expenses, I listed everything
yeah,
and what
okay,
this program is costing. And basically, it cost us about $3,500 a month to run this, go into the nursing homes.
okay, I don't know how you, well, I didn't read the Dog Daily, so I don't
Well,
know.
it's two people, and it's
Yeah.
four tanks of gas, and 3 bags of dog food, and it's
Okay,
just added the
okay,
whole thing up.
okay.
And that's what I came up with. So
All right.
I rounded it up to $4,000.
Well, it's a lot cheaper, because I've been going through one of the exercises that is on my plate is to go through the past years of all of her checking accounts, because this is part of the whole Service Dog Project litigation thing, so I have to go through and figure out who owns what, so I've been going through, you've been spending $30,000 a year, roughly, per year on Service Dog Project.
I have.
On
I've always said
paying
that.
this, paying that, you've been paying staff, there's a whole bunch of staff people, and you pay the bonuses for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be cheaper in the long run.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah, out of her personal account, because I went through check by check by check by check, pulling things out, because I was trying to figure out who owns the dump trailer, which you do, and who owns both dump trailers. You
Yeah.
wrote checks for those. Tractors, you wrote checks for those. You wrote checks for And then it was just interesting that, not that I'm ever going to do anything about it, but it was interesting to see how much to actually quantify. And then every month there's a check for $500 for the
Winner of
the winner of the
chicken bricks.
the chicken bricks, and then there was also a $50 one
Yep.
to somebody else
For
for
purple.
the purple one. I didn't
Yep.
realize what that was for, so
I said $30,000.
and you were
That's
right on.
that's my McDonald's money.
Yeah, I only did, I did 2017, 18, and 19. It was 28 to 31,000
Yeah.
per year. So, just
And
so
then
you
I
know.
go broke.
Yeah, so so you're no longer.
It should be,
I'm watching you.
all the hair.
Don't come it near me. See?
Yes. So.
It's all right. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
He just
that-
needs people
we
to
didn't
pat
get
his hair out. Okay, so I think that's all good. Everyone have a great weekend.
Yeah,
Is this a Friday?
yeah, it's
This
Friday.
is Friday.
Oh, boy.
Friday. Yep. So, and Judy's out for a week, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
that's
figure
going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellen, that's why I'm here
Like
next week.
already, I thought one thing we could give away as a prize is a yellow, bright yellow monkey fist deal.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah,
Yep.
You know, one of
that's
the
a
little
good
ones.
idea. Yeah.
Yep.
And for the bigger prize, we're going to do
The picture.
the
Yep.
picture.
One of those ones.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Is that yellow?
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
Is that yellow?
Yep.
So yellow to me.
Okay, so we have yellow dye. I know.
I know, and I know where it is.
Do you?
I know where
I
it
just
is.
emailed you.
I just moved over a box of stuff that said dye on it.
Yes,
Why the
that's
hell
right.
does my mother
That's
have a
what I wanted
box
to
of
do.
dye? And why does that need to go in the guest house? But it's in the guest house.
That's why.
Yeah.
There you have
Because I
it.
need to boil the last bunch of monkey fists I've done.
Yep. Okay, so
Okay, do we want to make it
this
this
is-
size or both, or one of each?
I like. Well, the person that wins the big board, which we cleaned off and is ready to go for chicken next week, because on the 31st we're doing during mail call we do the chicken event,
Yeah,
and then the person that wins that will get a picture,
picture.
and then a framed picture, and then the gold star gets the second prize gets that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The little ones are more handy than that.
I know,
but
it's
this,
good, huh?
you know,
Well,
we
maybe
can-
people could tell whether they want
Whatever.
the little ones.
I
or the
need
big
one
ones.
about that size to remember to pick something up. You know?
Big one.
Put that on my keys.
You know how much money that's in that?
Oh, I can imagine.
That's a good size one, huh?
Yeah.
But I think those are nice.
So the planning's coming along nicely.
I don't leave that. I
Yeah.
found one
Yeah.
where Larky.
I
Oh,
don't,
God.
don't let
No,
Larky
I
eat
found
that.
it.
No, that's a
The
bad
other
thing.
day.
Yeah.
No,
but- yeah, why don't
Larky.
you put
Larky,
that
no,
someplace
can't
way
have
up,
that.
so So I'm not over in Hamilton tonight, and I get a call that Larky's got something.
I know, here you poop going out.
Yeah. Ugh. He's just awful
I know.
as he walks off with something else that's
A
bone.
bone at least.
All right. Any other questions from anybody before we have a great weekend? All right. I don't see any.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay, so we end the chat. You want to end the chat there? Okay.
Oh.